Starting at shooting guard, at 6'3", number 45, Donovan Mitchell.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
You'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers.
And that game against Houston, that one, the 7th on the season for them. The team's still looking to improve each time they take the floor.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Luka Doncic's out there with Kobe. And it's Anthony in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Green in at the small forward position. High post, Davis. Of course, last season, the Cavs beat the Magic in the playoffs. It was their first series win without LeBron going back to 1993, which is just mind-boggling. They're set up well, it seems, for the first time in a long time. What do you think?
They have so much young all-star talent in Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley. It's been hard to build without LeBron James in the mix in Cleveland, but you have to give this Cavs front office a lot of credit. They've done a great job for setting up for right now and the future. They made bold trades, especially to bring in Jarrett Allen and Donovan Mitchell. They're set up well for the future.
We know they got a new coach, so it'll be very interesting. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. A crossover, and Bryant puts it in.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
Right you are. I mean, winning the games they were supposed to win. No doubt they'll look to continue that tonight.
When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys in the
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you said. And Davis sends it back.
If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Anthony kicks to Davis. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Kobe. Lets the free fly. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Green. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. LA's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. No good from LeBron. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Garland against Doncic. Garland with the bucket. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. Knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. How well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Davis finds Bryant. Davis with a screen on Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. They get it again. Davis, the pass to Bryant. Anthony, no one around. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that three. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Let's get a huge Cleveland welcome to the Town Hot Squad.
Checked in for Jared Allen. James checked in for Los Angeles. And in last year's playoff shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
Once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
1:37 left to play in the first quarter. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Mobley. Garland kicks to Wade. Pass to Hunter. To the inside. Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It's easy to overplay your hand when you're defending Mitchell.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Allen's checked in for Evan Mobley. The Lakers also changing it up. Coloco's checked in. And Vanderbilt subbed in for James.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Now here's James. Pass to Coloco. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Love the playmaking ability of Reed. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jerome is checked in. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Pass to Wade. Here's Garland from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Garland's got 7.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Anthony, the pass to Vanderbilt. James, left side. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony, right side. Over Hunter, and he can't bank that one in. Garland with it. He's picked up by James. Garland, no good. Lakers trail by 5. Now Reeves. Scoreless thus far. Vanderbilt, a screen on Garland. And here's Anthony from the arc. Good on the triple. Anthony's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Lakers. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to sweep.
Big time!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance and spruce it up a little bit.
Wade out there with Hunter. And there's Jared Allen. Then it's Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Los Angeles shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw good from Doncic.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Green, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Free throw is good from Doncic. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your back. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we sign up for. This is what we love, to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Cavaliers leading. And there's the drive, and that one is good from Jerome. Jerome's got his first 2 points. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Allen. Finney Smith can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, he sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
Allen against James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Allen kicks to Garland. Allen a screen on Bryant. Here's Garland out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession.
Now let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jared Allen. He's coming off an excellent season, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Dean Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome. Kobe's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Wade outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. Got a piece of it. Bryant with the steal. Puts up a deep three. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Bryant's got the lead up to 3 now. It's for Los Angeles. Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. And another miss by Cleveland. Lakers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. James wide open. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch-and-shoot ability.
Shams, we appreciate you stopping by. We know you got a lot of things to do, a lot on your plate. Your phone's going bananas. It's lighting up about every 15 seconds. You go take care of that. We'll see you back here next time.
Can always make time for you guys. Kevin, appreciate you guys having me on.
Shams Charania, the best. Thank you so much. Great stuff right there from Shams, one of the most plugged-in people in the world of basketball.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA. You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Wade kicks to Green. Cleveland moving it around. Hunter dishes to Green. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. Connects from 3-point range. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Here's LeBron. He has 6. There's the pick. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Allen comes in for Wade. And it's Mobley in for Hunter. On the free throw, no good.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Mobley the pass to Green. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Mitchell wide open. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Now here's LeBron. Davis with a screen on Mitchell. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not.
The previous play is under review.
They are going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
Production from the bench is a must. The starters can't carry the load all game. Mix and match the lineup moving forward. Keep the guys fresh.
Seems like the bench needs to find some motivation. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
I think for the Cavaliers,
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And Clark for the Lakers. Their last two seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
So for the Lakers right now, down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Vincent is out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Anthony in at the 3. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Green with the ball. Now Anthony defending.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Doncic passes to Davis. From deep, James. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Mitchell, and Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 1 on the basket for Mitchell.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. With a break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. The Lakers second.
You know, after that solid performance last year, there will be a lot of high expectations this year. And nothing stays exactly the same for a team from year to year. There are a lot of dynamics involved, particularly shooting percentage.
Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Doncic against Mitchell. Pass to James. Clock at 6. Mobley with the block.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Lakers with some changes. Coloco's checked in. And Kobe is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Garland against Doncic. Bryant on the wing. Oh, the agility and finish of Kobe Bryant.
And Kobe can score from anywhere on the floor, especially dangerous from inside.
Doncic with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And so here's Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Shots good by Green.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now. We're in the third. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the height that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Releases. Pins the shot with nobody near him. Mitchell's got 21. Los Angeles is on 1 of 3 from downtown.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Garland, the pass to Hunter. It's hauled in by LeBron.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Bryant outside. Screen by James. Luka on the move. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
No stopping Luka there. He put some real force behind that drive.
The Cavaliers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
1:37 left in the third.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. And here is Mitchell. 21 points in the game. Allen kicks to Mitchell. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Outside Anthony takes the 3. They grab their own miss. That shot, no good. Well, Cleveland shooting in the second half so far, about 45%. And Hunter, here we go. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 3 assists tonight. For Los Angeles, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Doncic passes to LeBron. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Okoro comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland.
no doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Drills the three-pointer.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Screen by James. Bryant from deep three. It could go. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by a bucket. It's the end. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm. Assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Darius Garland. Hunter is out there with Wade. And it's Green, and it's Jerome in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Garland. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Reeves the pass to Davis. Anthony Davis, too much size.
There's so many ways Davis can beat you on the interior. Defenders always on their heels when he is attacking.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Vanderbilt with the screen. Benson with it, guarded by Hunter. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And that one falls for Vanderbilt. Cleveland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%.
He can take over, or Garland able to facilitate.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Garland. Vincent with it. Davis with a screen on Garland. 5 on the clock. And it's Davis missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Green. The putback. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. The Lakers trail. Now Vincent. Outside Anthony. Takes a 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Who out there wants to keep them? Wow!
With some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Thompson. Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Garland. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Hachimura is checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. Our coach told his guys, it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Vanderbilt. Mitchell against Reeves. Vanderbilt with the screen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Garland is checked in for Ty Jerome. And Reeves drops them both.
Reeves continues to prove just how valuable he is. I mean, he's a guy that does a little bit of everything to help you win.
Now, here's Garland. Defended by Vincent. Inside. It's stolen by Davis. Vincent with it. Garland picks him up.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They trail by 6. Takes a step back. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. With some changes. Warnings checked in for Anthony Davis. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. And here's Los Angeles. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Warning a screen on Garland. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible. Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And it's James missing.
2 minutes.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. 8-point game. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. James slams it in.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Cleveland now. Time running out. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. No good from outside. The Lakers shooting with confidence. 50% from the field so far. Doncic outside. Pass to James. Another miss by James. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. A nice shot by Mobley.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the 2 as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
James in the post. Working on Green. LeBron, no good. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Mitchell's got 26 points.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Warning a screen on Garland. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. And here's Cleveland. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And there's Garland coming up big. His confidence has to be through the roof.
And he commits the intentional foul. Hachimura against Mobley. Reeves gets the bucket.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Timeout called, Cleveland. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
Well, it's not looking good for them. We both can agree to that, can't we? I mean, it's got to be a quick bucket, a quick foul, and see what happens after that.
And the Lakers with some changes. Coloco's checked in. And James subbed in for Luka Doncic. Here's Mitchell. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
14 foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Austin Reeves. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
And the Cavaliers call time here. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
To the floor for the Lakers. Jared Vanderbilt. Gabe Vincent.
27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Drains it from downtown.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And what you love about Bronny James is his defense-first mindset. Whether he's at the point of attack or playing off the ball, he's a disruptor.
And it's Mitchell missing, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
His second. Teams in the penalty. Shooting for Los Angeles. James.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Garland against James. Garland with the bucket. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Anthony. Great team win. How important are those contributions throughout the roster?
We got a great team, and guys are playing for each other. We play selfless. All we care about is winning. And these guys are doing the little things, and therefore, any chance we get, we'll be able to find these guys and make plays. We want to give it to them. We want to reward them and thank them for doing all the little things. That's how you win championships.
Yeah, it was 1 through 15 tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, LeBron James.